All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Live with Ray Reynolds. Can you imagine my life getting to basically that first 100,000, then a million, then 2.6 billion at 26, and I can't get the world to listen? I don't know. Is the world just full of silly people? Sometimes I think, are they just stupid? I don't get it. But this is rayscredit.com that sponsors the hour with Ray Reynolds. The ultimate goal is, let's get people to learn. Please, let's get past go, because being stuck sucks. Now, you can't take pictures, you can't record. What you got to do is write it down, put it here. Our goal is simple. Can you imagine, listen carefully, half of you got a corporation before you met me. You put your home address, kind of dumb. The reality is you got some bad credit. You took the money from your family, you credited your money and rolled the dice and screwed up because you only get one SSN. Let's look at you today. You! I want you to become a corporate millionaire this year. Not next year, this year. The challenge is on. The bottom line is up to you. Look at your age. Whatever you are, look backwards. Because you've tried everything you could to get to $1 million dream. Didn't work, did it? How about me play with you today? Ray Reynolds. That's me. Steps and the dream. Now I want you to understand something. 100% of my system works. 44 years, 19 millionaire clients. The bottom line is 16 billionaires. Who gets the keys? If what I do and I teach you and I tell you what I'm going to do for you, and if I don't follow through, how about if I give you the keys to the damn car? I got no excuses. You have spent thousands of dollars on crap. And then now you're stuck. Play with me. I dare you today. Because I'll get you past go. Bottom line, I'll put up the Lamborghini as a collection too. But I'm going to follow through. Your first 25 steps today. Write it down. Get that tablet and pen. Everybody needs to be the $1 million dream. Now you're stuck. Why? You can't get past go? Probably because half of you are procrastinators. The other thing, some of you are lazy. That's kind of crazy. This is the United States of America Incorporated. All right, we can go get it. Now, my programs are pretty simple. I'm going to give you back 100% of all your money, or times 10. That's right, because I'm going to give you personal or business credit, and I'm going to guarantee that too. See, I wrote the rules on divisions in 1985. I want your corporation to have at least $250,000 of cash credit. I want every division to have that too. All right, if we do that correctly, that's $1 million of credit. Hell, it's free money. Come on. You can write off the interest rate of their credit card. This is free. Okay? Where are you going to get $1 million? Good luck. You've been trying that all your life. Hasn't worked, has it? But I'll tell you what, I'll get you $1 million of credit if you want me to. But let's understand something today. I want you to write down 3 things. I want you to write down, see it, believe it, go get it. See it, believe it, go get it. See, if you don't live in the house you want, you should. I'll help you go get your house right away. Now your car, sorry, I don't understand people. You, every one of you, your car's registered to you. When you drive the car, it goes, quack, 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 I'm a duck, I'm a duck. You see the billboards on the freeway. Every 22 minutes, you see a bumpity bump. You see the bloodsucker attorneys on TV. But your car's registered to you? What's wrong with you? It should be fleet price tax ID division. But what do I know? Bottom line is getting some money. You spend it, it goes bye, bye, bye. That's ridiculous. Now, understand something. You're going to have to get some income coming in the rest of your life. Why? Because when you retire, your bills don't go away. But your money will. Bye-bye. So let's write down, simple. What I have to do, it's very simple, what I've done for 44 years. Rebuild your credit. Okay? I already got a call coming in. All right? Ray Reynolds, the Credit Hour, how can I help you? I'm going to put you on speaker. Is that okay with you? Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
With the virtual address.
Okay. What about
I have one for the corporation. The location has closed indefinitely, but they're transferring it to a different location, but it's still in North Carolina. It's just not in Charlotte.
Okay, let me ask the question. Number one, do you get anything at that address that you need, or did you use it as a dummy address just because of tax ID, corporations, and all that officers list stuff?
The dummy address.
Then leave it alone. Okay? Why spend any money? Okay, the bottom line, the address is on everything to protect you. I mean, the biggest problem we have is everyone getting a corporation before they met me, they keep putting their dumb home address on it. It's called dumb. I mean, I don't get it. The dummy address is for the corp, for the tax ID, the officer's list, so it's a dummy address, like when I owned all those mailbox etceteras. And so did the Federal Express. It's simple. All right, so did I answer your question today?
Yes, you did.
You have a blessed day. You stay safe. So you stay strong. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. See, this is the thing that happens with people. They get stuck. They get manipulated to spend friggin' money, and they don't have someone answering their damn question. I have nothing to hide. I don't pull punches. I will basically tell it what it is. See, I got to get you to a 750 score. That's what has to happen. I always love these people. Well, I want a corporate credit card. I don't want personal. It's like, shut the up. What are you, stupid? Every application for corporate credit asks for a CFO. All right? Who's blowing smoke at your you-know-what? It's ridiculous. I don't get it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I don't get it at all. You're going to be a CFO. You're going to get that 750 score and leave your credit going, and don't hurt your family anymore. You all brought the damn pain home. Shame on you. That's ridiculous. You should have played like I'm going to teach you to play today. So when I say see it, believe it, damn it, let's go get it. The only thing stopping you is you. Get out of the way. Let me rebuild you. Simple to do. Ray Reynolds, the Credit Hour, how can I help you? You're thinking about incorporating. Okay, you went to LegalZoom. $1,600. Fantastic. Wow. And what else? You still got to pay the filing fee. And then you want to sell your stock kit. So for $1,600 plus, you get diddly squat. That's a ridiculous thing. Why don't you just go to Secretary of State, SOS. Whatever state you're in, .gov, and get the articles for free? They're free! This is ridiculous. Everybody who sells corporations should be out of business because they don't teach diddly squat. All right, you have a blessed day. Simple to say. 90 working days, you can change your life if you want to. Now, if you don't have that house you want, here's a company called Pathlight. They'll buy the damn house for you, lease it to you, convert it to a mortgage. I got solutions for everything you got. Bring it on. See, I got born in a taxi. She didn't want me. She threw me in a friggin' trash can, or outside Gardena Hospital. I did my research. Today's my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom! Whoever the hell you are. Oh, I'm sorry. She's born into that billionaire family. But she didn't want me. The next family, the Hope family. Oh, shit. Mrs. Hope. Telling everybody how she's famous and her husband and going to help the world and the kids. Between her using and abusing me physically and mentally, dropped me off at the pier every friggin' day at 6:30 till 9, basically 5.5 years old to 9.5. It's like, come on. I was just pissed off. I got to steal and beg off the pier. I got to eat out of a friggin' trash can. So I got to basically be the what's called the boy. They called me the boy on the pier. Here, boy, we got trash. We got chum. We got to clean it. All right, I got to work my ass off because I got caught stealing. But when I ripped up those magazines and I saw rich and famous people pretending that's my mommy and my daddy, hell, that didn't work. Then I looked at the rich and famous people. Damn, look at these people. They don't pay friggin' tax. How do they do it? Well, that's when I did my research. Your problem is you are basically mostly a bunch of ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Sheep. Why don't you stand up and let's go get it? Mrs. Hope stuck my little butt in the back of the trash can in the grocery store. Made me eat that food too. She was a she-devil from hell, dropping me off at the damn pier every day. I started my first business at 5.5, selling seeds, clackers, and mowing yards. I wanted out of hell. So understand something today. When I was 4 years old, I'm roaming the streets. Somebody said, where's your mom and your daddy? They didn't give a damn about me. I'm 4 years old walking by the Baptist church in Redondo Beach. They're all going, yeah, praise Jesus. Well, that sounds good. Lady hands me a book. She says, this is all the answers you're ever going to need. Yeah, right. I'm 4.5, being used and abused physically and mentally. All right, eating out of a trash can, being dropped off the pier, get caught stealing, and she hands me a book with all the answers. You've been looking for that too, by the way. I open the book and I go, God, if you're real, come on, this is ridiculous. I'm 4 years old. See, I was born with total recall in most things, with an IQ off the friggin' chart. But I challenged God that day. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything. God's real. Isn't that fun? So I'm going to give you a personal guarantee on the webinar, on the class, on the live show, and in writing too. I'll challenge every one of you. Half of you are lazy. All right, the other half, let's go get it. Let's get off your ass heads and quit pissing away money. You've been wasting $10,000 in crap. It's ridiculous. I got to get you a 750 score and build corporate credit. Let's see what I got to do for this person the other day. 48 points. Wow, what do we got? I'll get anybody a 757. That's easy. Because I was the guy that trained Kenny Yarborough, security chief at TRW in Spearn years ago too. So write down today's date and project 90 working days. I want you to understand, I'll show you everything from billions and billions of dollars. I got no damn excuses, but neither do you. I can show you the mansions in the harbor. I can show you the yachts, the big buildings and the Lamborghinis too. Because I'm not full of you know what. But I'll challenge you to go get it. But the bottom line is this is live. You can all call 800-536-3216. I'll take your call. Let's see, we have some fun today. See, the first thing you can't do is waste time. 2009, I screwed up. See, worth billions of dollars in corporate structure, I decided to help people for years. I'm literally unloading a truck, helping people at the bond venture and all this stuff, and I still got 3 shitheads a week giving me crap. It's like, are you kidding me? I don't need this crap. I'm rich. The corporation is, but not me. But the bottom line is, I said, forget it. Why help people when they're all a bunch of shitheads? Okay? They don't deserve it. Buy my damn books and CDs. That's what I said in 2009. Then all of a sudden, God allowed me to go in a coma. I got to die. 2009, swine flu pneumonia, pandemic 9. He woke me up. So understand something. See, here I am, July 4th, 2009. One of the yachts in the backyard. We took a group of people out. Yeah. And the next day, there's me laying in a coma. Ray Reynolds, the credit hour. How can I help you? So you have bad credit. Okay. You've been paying how much? $149. Okay. To creditrepair.com. Okay. And you have a 519 score. Okay. And you've been paying that for how long? I'm sorry to laugh, but come on. Creditrepair.com is the same thing as Lexington Law. Look on the BBB who got indicted. They're indicted 4 times too. They got government agencies chasing their butt. So you have pissed away $3,000 and you have shitty credit. Congratulations. Well, you've pissed away money. You didn't get what you want. And you allow them to debit your card? Why don't you file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission, call your bank and reverse all that stuff? And step up and go to raisecredit.com and learn how to play the game. Because this show is sponsored by raisecredit.com. Half the fun. There you go. There I am in a coma. Weird thing is, I'm laying there, I can hear everything. Okay? Someone's asking my wife if I'm a donor. So now they're going to rip up my heart. Now our tax attorney came in there, and he asked my wife to sign a POA, power of attorney. She did. I'm dead, I'm hearing, and she's signing my life away because he tricked her. Ah! But again, all of a sudden the voices, stay in peace or go back. I said go back. So the bottom line is I get to help you. You going to pay attention? I'll bet you only 2 out of the 1,000 people today will get off their assets too. The rest of you, half are lazy, you got to be a little crazy, and get off your assets and quit wasting money. It doesn't work. I'm laying there in coma. Pandemic number 9. Swine flu pneumonia. I want you to focus on something today. You. See, getting past go is not hard. The problem is, will you listen? Would you do what I tell you to do? And in my classes that I have live all the time every week, I treat you like you're 2 years old. Because I can show you the Lamborghini collection, the Duffys. Hell, I can show you all the mansions. I can show you how I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet. In 1981, I still hold the record today. Why do stupid people say white man can't jump and I hold the record? I think I'm a white dude, am I? Oh, well, what can I say? We get to have fun. Lamborghini collection. How about the race boats in the backyard? Where you park yours? How about the yachts? How about the helicopters? Damn, look at you, Doc. Oh, there's the yachts, and how about the Ferraris, too? See, most people are full of, you know what? Shit. Me, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way. We're going to write down Ray's rules now. Can you write it down? Write it down now. Ray Reynolds, the credit hour. How can I help you? Okay, you have a corporation. You have an LLC. How old is it? Okay. Can I ask you a question? All right, you have an LLC. Can you tell me why you have an LLC? I want to hear an intelligent answer. Sorry, sir, I know you don't know me yet, but I want to hear an intelligent answer for why someone would have an LLC. A limited liability corporation because somebody told them to. Oh, goody. So how old is it? It's 4 years old. Okay. Do you know these states usually after 17 months, they take your corporation and they basically cancel them? Your corporation's probably no damn good. And you spend thousands, oh goody, sit there going, stupid. Sorry, you're not stupid, sir. The reality is the one who sold it to you is stupid because they didn't teach you how to play. Go to raisecredit.com. Now. Your choice is simple to do. See, the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. We're not stupid, but we listen to stupid people. I get tired of bullshit. So don't you bring that damn pain home. Because you do it all the time. That's wrong. You get to play with somebody who has total recall and can basically put you on track if you want to play. Now, the Federal Trade Commission is very simple. You can Google it. Hell, it says credit repair is a fraud. It says flat out, you got to basically rebuild your credit. And the credit repair companies are not allowed to collect money up front. But damn it, they all do it. They get these stupid billboards, $99 a month. What, to write shitty letters saying not mine, not late kind of crap? I mean, what? That doesn't rebuild credit. It's ridiculous. But again, they have that big nose. What can I say? So getting to know me is pretty simple. I've been broadcasting and online or in person for 44 years. Where the hell you been? You see, I want you to write down Credit Services Act. Get a copy of the page I just showed you. Then they're going to talk about the Credit Repair Organization Act. Says attorneys can't do credit repair. If they say they can, Greg Sullivan was disbarred for that. So let's understand. You got the guts to build a relationship? We'll see. All right, because RaisCredit.com sponsors this. So let's see what I want to do. I want to get you a 750 score with 100,000 of safety credit. I want to basically take a Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, all right, and build one under the tax ID to get corporate credit. I want you to know one thing about me. Every seminar, workshop, boot camp, you're stuck with me. I don't pass the damn buck. All right, I've been training rich and famous people for years. All right, isn't it fun? Would you like me to train you? But I got to get you to follow through too. You see, one thing I do every day, I'm up at 225. Ever since I was two and a half years old, I had to get up at 225. If not, I got used and abused. Okay, that's what I had to do. I had to get away from that person. That was hurting me. So ever since I was 2.5 years old, I wake up at 225 every damn morning. I go to my knees and say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I go look in the mirror. See, I didn't get a mama and a daddy like most of you. I got used and abused, and it sucks. So I look in the mirror every day, ever since I was a little boy, and I ask myself 2 questions. Have I completed everything I need to? No. Is there more to be done? Yes. Here's your problem. You go ask your friends and family their opinion on something. All right, the reality is they drag your assets down and they tell you their opinion, and they haven't went to millions and billions. Why would you ever let someone cloud your direction? Grow up. Step up. But again, that's up to you. See, there's 4 ways to get to millionaire. You can win the lottery. Oh, good. Then you'll screw that up in 6 years or less. You can inherit the money. From there, you can get a raise. Or I can rebuild you in about 6 months or less. Which you want to play? It's like today. All right, if you sell me $99, that's it. I'll tell you what, why don't we have a conference called Just You and Me? Why don't we have a call today? Sell me 99 bucks. And let's see if you got the challenge too. Zell, heck, I'm the recipient. Ray Reynolds, that's my name. And oh, by the way, when I died in that coma, when I came back, there were 9 people trying to pretend to be me. 9 said they were Ray Reynolds. Would the real one please stand up? So I'm the recipient, and my email address is ray@raisecredit.com. Simple, you don't use a phone number. So let's remember today, there's 1,000 steps. Excuse me, Ray Reynolds. Yes, this is the credit hour. How can I help you? You have a question. Okay. All right. Are you always this direct? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. If you don't do what I say, all right, now follow through, you want the car. Not a problem. I'll challenge you. All right. But again, it's up to you. See, getting somebody a 750 score is easy. You got to do exactly what I ask you to do, and I'll do a rapid rescore and build it up for you. Then be a CFO of the corporate divisions. Okay? It's very simple. You see, if I was full of shit, sir, all right, I wouldn't be online after 44 years still in person, and online or in person too. So get to RaisCredit.com. Have a blessed day. Only 1,000 steps to the millionaire? How about we give you the first 25 steps today? Go to RaisCredit.com, clickety-clack, get your credit reports for free. Give me the report number. That's step number 1. How hard is that? Next thing is, let's understand something. You and I, when we were little boys and girls, we were told to get an SSN. Bah, we're sheep. So we followed along. We got our SSN for our first job. because we were told to as sheep, and then we filed our first 1040 tax return. Bah! Get out your Social Security card now. Now. All of you, come on. I want you to look at the damn card. See, you got to go back to basics. It says do not laminate. It says it's basically not used for ID purposes. And in the back of the card it says property assessment administration, not even you. But you only get one. That's why 9 out of 10 people screw up every day. That's step number 2. Now the bottom line is I'm going to give you a statement of guarantee in writing because you're stuck with me. The bottom line is we're going to talk about getting your credit score 750 and more, but getting under 30% debt to ratio. No new inquiries, no collections, and no new stuff as I start from there. And the bottom line is pretty simple, as long as you do what I ask you to. But again, 90 working days, I can get you in the right direction and rebuild you up. That's an average case. Now, it could take 180 days, step number 3, because I can't get you to follow fast enough. I'll slow down for you. So if you're going to rebuild your credit, remember there are 12 acts, write down the number 12. You don't go back to the credit bureaus, they're just a damn computer. You go to the creditor. You might have to negotiate a debt or two. You got the legal action method as well. You got so many ways to rebuild your credit the right way if you choose to. But that's a choice. Bottom line is very simple as we play the game. Now, I'm going to certify. Now, understand what this means. The National Association of Credit Bureaus of America, or who certify credit bureaus, they certified one person on the planet years ago. That was me. Damn, isn't that fun? So I'd like to basically give you what's called a rapid refresh. Now remember, Harold Stokes, write down the name, my mentor. All right, and basically we got Harold Stokes, Ken Yarborough, Security Chief at TRW, and Asperian. I came up with rapid scoring for your mortgage companies years ago, 30 plus. Now let's see what rapid really does. It's called rapid refresh. I don't know the rights to it. That's a Credit Karma score going up and away. 157 points in 45 days. So this means if I do a rapid rescore, I get to block bad crap, put your score up, and probably get you a card now to rebuild you because you might need some money. It's simple. How about a 651, all right, to 791 in less than 90 days? How about we turn around and you got a bankruptcy, you got shitty credit, no credit at all? How about I get you a card unsecured right away? How about we got 11 collection accounts late on your damn car payment and I should get you another $3,000 card to rebuild you too? Wow! I guess at the end of the day it works. A rapid rescore gets you 40 to 200 points. By itself it's $500. So if that's all you need, it's simple. Okay, this lady, she says, I want to buy a house. Her score's in the 500s after 2 years of Lexington law. All right, she says, what can you do? I said, give me 45 working days. 157 points. When she was done, 211 total points in 90 days. She got a great loan. So if all you want is rapid rescore from me, is $499, I'll do it right away. And I'll even guarantee it. Isn't that fun? With no excuses. So let's remember something. Some people, I tell them to increase their limits. They go, I got debt and I got credit. You want me to increase the limit? Yeah, why not? So here's the thing that happens. When you open the gap on a credit card and increase the limit, that 50% percentage goes down. See, numbers don't lie. I took a $300 card and got him $35,000. $500, $26,000. $2,500, $30,000. $1,750, $30,000. So the goal is simple. When we do basically called credit rebuilding, and you get into classes anywhere from Wednesday to Saturday too, and a rapid rescore, the office sells it for $9.98. Good price. They're on commission. I give you half price, $4.99. It's ridiculous because every one of you wastes $450, $1,000 a month on crap. They say you waste $50 every other day. But let's see. I want to understand something. When you do it for $4.99 with me, I invite you to workshops on Saturday, and basically it can take up to 180 days. Average case is 90. I'm going to give you, listen carefully, this is the catch. I always give you cash credit back, 100% to 10 times. Here's a card I'm going to give you for $1,000, all right, on your credit file as I rebuild you. and you pay $4.99. Isn't that called double your money back? And I'm going to do it for $4.99. I'm going to guarantee you a $7.50 in writing. It's a webinar price now. And from there, all you do is Zell. Now, if you don't, call the sales team. They'll love to take your $9.98. See, I got to pay them a commission. If you do it for me online, it's simple. There's no commission. I give you a wholesale price. So we get to play. Now, understand something. If you have referrals, all right, all you had to do is like Billy did. Billy didn't want to spend any money. So Billy turned around and gave enough referrals. I built him $105,000 of personal credit. And he has a corporation with 3 divisions, $845,000 of credit. Billy maintains a 786 right now. So that's what Billy did. So if you today, I love today, refer people, all right, I want to give you 10% for your referral. I have people that make thousands of dollars a week on referral base alone. So I'll give you 10%. Now how it works is pretty simple, whatever they buy. So your goal would be very simple. All right, like we had people in the last couple of weeks make $600, make $2,000, make $3,000, and that's what they did, just by referring people. So here's how it works. It's simple. When you have someone you want to refer, you tell them to Zelle to me, okay? And there's a message right on the Zelle. They add your name right there, so you're connected to the Zelle, so I know who to pay. And the bottom line is usually you get your money in about 2 hours or less. You want to make some money today? Pretty simple to do. Remember, I promised you 100% to 10 times your money back through personal business credit. A corporation should have 3 divisions. That's $1 million of credit, by the way. So now here's the problem with all of you. All of you, you see all that junk mail you get at home? You did it to yourself. The silly robocalls you get, you did it to yourself too. You see, you got to realize you're on a damn national mailing list. Your cable company, your light company, your mortgage, your rent, all these people are selling you like, wee! Why don't you call 888-567-8688? Why don't you opt out for 5 years or a lifetime? Why don't you knock off the crap, get it stopped right away? Well, that's step 4 today. 21 more steps for you. Oh, plan the problem. I hear it all the time. My friend, my family got in my way, took it away from me too. You allow someone to kick your assets. I want you to plan the problem from now on. I want you to write down safety credit. Every card you got in your personal wallet today, sticky. Limit, 25, 29%. Simple. That's all you got to do. But again, the discipline. Now, the line of defense is pretty simple. In your city today, you can see Wells Fargo, B of A, Chase. You can see grocery stores. They file bankruptcy on locations called branch numbers. All right, subsidiaries. They take the assets right off on their taxes and get a tax credit. Wow! You bring the pain home and go, boo-hoo-hoo. Understand something. All credit dashboards will show you this. 0 to 29% is in the green. 30 is yellow, 50 is in the red. So if you listen carefully, and you use this percentage, and you let me do a wrapper rescore and rebuild you, you'll never bring the pain home again. But that's up to you as we play the game. Step number 5, 20 more to go. Sponsored by RaisCredit.com. You get to call and ask questions to me. Now, here's a problem. I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand silliness or stupidity. Why would anybody buy a house jointly with anybody? Now they got loan-to-value problems. One screws up, he screwed up, she screwed up. I don't get it. I don't understand. All right? So why would you hurt yourself with loan-to-value problems called no? Now, the other problem I don't understand is your car. It's registered to you. Quack, 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 you're a Doug, you're a Doug. I don't get it. A car is fleet price, tax ID division. Why would you drive a car when the #1 lawsuit on the planet is the attorneys that are on the freeway signs or on TV, bloodsuckers, all right, and every 22 minutes you see a bumpity bump. And they always sue the register owner, which is you. Kind of silly or dumb, what do you think? But what can I say? See, $1 million maker. You can take one card, well, this one's $1 million, so let's just say it's 100,000. We'll pretend, and you got 9 sister cards. We could multiply credit and finance a business and write off the interest rate on the credit card. We can get $250,000 of credit per corp and division for the fun of it too. Why not? But again, I need you to listen. You can take $1,000 to $75,000 and take it into $1 million of credit. See, you want to invest, borrow money because it's not taxable. This is how rich and famous people offset their taxes. Remember, when you buy your lifetime income, you need to, because the problem is when you retire, the biggest problem you're going to have is your bills don't go away. You might think about real estate, you might think about franchise. Just money coming in again and again. Now, here's an ass. Why is it on the screen? Well, it's simple. See, the argument is you can't hide an asset. Who the hell wants to hide it? I want you to protect it before somebody sues you and screws you. But if you need to hide it or protect it when they're being sued, you're screwed. Too late. See, I told you to plan the problem. I want you to cover your ass. I just covered mine. He's right there. His name is Max. So we got a choice. When I got basically invited to a meeting with a bunch of attorneys, they asked me a question. How would you leave money, millions and billions, to somebody? I said, why would anybody be that stupid to do that? That makes no sense. See, a corporation lives forever. But the bottom line is not everybody listens to me. Let's look at October 25th, 2020. The guy's worth $26 trillion. He dies, God rest his soul. But then that $100 million or $1 billion art collection had to give to the country has to pay $10.8 billion in tax, inheritance tax. I don't understand stupidity. His son lies and has to go to prison for 5 years. All Dad had to do is make him an officer of the corporation. All right, when you pass, you get to control all the goodies. Why would anybody ever want to have money left to a person more than allowed? Here's the problem. People complain about rich never paying tax. They're just being smarter, that's all. So what happens is very simple. I love this lady, she's great. She wins big. She pays off her personal business debt. She wants to be debt-free. How stupid could she be? It's amazing. To her surprise, she pays more tax every year now. You see, her tax attorney said, because you got all that money, you got to pay tax. Bullshit. Borrow money is not taxable. I don't understand stupidity. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. Ray Reynolds, the credit hour. Yes. Yeah, this is really him. Okay. You're a client from what? 2003? Fantastic. On the Cerritos address. What's your name? Oh, you signed up at the Bonaventure. Yeah, it was Wednesday night. Okay, September 18th. Yeah, I got total recall. It freaks people out. It's kind of fun. So you want to get back in the program? Simple. RaisCredit.com. RaisCredit.com. Check it out. Get into the classes right away. Have a blessed day. That's all we got to do. I like it. It's fun. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. You see, you got a choice, and this is the problem. You lose your job, got an emergency. Everybody does the same stupid thing. They run out of time, they run out of money, and then they go jack up their credit again. That's called stupidity. Why would you jack up your credit in the first place? You see, it's like anything else. Let's pretend today you need $5,000 now. Go ask your friends, your family in the bank. Hell, they're all going to say no. But if you had a $5,000 card like I got in my hand, the payment's $50 a month. Every one of you, you waste $50 every other day. So to maintain a safety credit card, what you piss away every other day, you could have maintained it too. Then they also say the average person, probably you waste $140 a week on crap. These are $50,000 a piece. If I max out one of these cards today, the payment's $612.26. So I could have got, literally, for what an average person wastes away and pisses away every month, I probably got 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through or delivery service. But again, stop wasting money. Never bring the damn pain home. Step number 6. 19 more to go. We get to have fun. So reaching your goal, believe in yourself. Me, I believe in God. I have to. Ever since I was 4, everything I touch turns to gold. All right, I love basically playing with about $3 billion right now and about $8 billion more coming in. But it's not mine. I haven't had a paycheck for 32 years. All right, I just donate my time to a corporation and play with all the goodies. See, I got a magic wand, just not mine. Bing, 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 bing. See, the problem with most men, the macho syndrome, I want to own it, it's mine, mine, mine. I want to be rich. I asked that question to an audience and they all raised their stupid hands. It's like, you're not stupid. You want to work for a rich corporation and break even. You want the American dream. See, I believe in God and believe in me. When I broke that record for the highest kick in 1981, to prove white men do jump and stupid people say we don't, bottom line is pretty simple. God gave me a gift and a dream. See it, believe it, let's go get it. But again, it's up to you. Now let's go back to what you did. You got your first paycheck, remember? Think back way back then. You got your first paycheck. You got your bills planned you're going to pay. You got your SSN, got that first job. But then you got your check, it was half as much. What the happened to my check? They get their cut before you get the leftover. Isn't that fun? Quack, 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 we're ducks now. So they get their cut, you get the leftover. All right, you pay tax, you did your 1040. And when we died, they want us in probate too. Quack, 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 we're a bunch of damn ducks. We don't have to be ducks if you want to learn to play. But again, how do I get you to listen today? You see, you got to realize when Nixon took the gold standard out, all right, they made us the collateral for United States of America Incorporated. SSN for babies, not even coming out of the hospital too. So what do we get to do? Write down Ray's rules. You see, Ray's rules are simple. I want to give you 2 cards worth $100,000. I don't want you to use more than 29%. I want you to have $71,000 in safety credit case, blankets, a fan, lost a job, or pandemic. Feed your family up to 2 years. But when you take the money and credit from your family to roll the dice and start a business, it's like, what are you, stupid? I don't get it. All right, the whole plan has got to be dumb. All right, we just have to be a CFO and build the credit the way I designed for you. It's called Ray's Rules, step number 7 today. You see, me, I don't know why I'm still alive. To be honest with you, when I was 5 and a half, I lived on a street called Delane. Look it online, Google it, in Torrance, that big friggin' hill. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy. I get used and abused. Kids ride their bicycle that day. Whee! See, I got this weird brain. I can watch what you do. In about 5 minutes, I can do it better than you. Isn't that fun? So I asked her to borrow a bike. The kid said, yes, I'm 5 and a half. I got on the bike and go, wow, this is easy. I should have watched for 2 more minutes. I screwed up that day. See, I didn't realize the pedal was the brake. They were just slowing their feet down. So I hit the curb going, pop, with my face. My first coma, 5 and a half years old. When I woke up from the coma a couple of days later, lady in front of me with the bell going, if you gotta go pee-pee, ring the bell because you're paralyzed, you can't walk. That's nice. So reality is, she didn't come when I rang the bell to go pee-pee. I rolled over the couch, I grabbed that ugly shag carpet, that orange crap, and I dragged my ass as a little boy to the toilet to go pee-pee. The voice inside said, get up. I got up. So paralyzed at 5 and a half, got up anyway. And then a coma in 2009, that kind of sucks too. Oh well, what can I say? I'm still here to help you. You gonna pay attention today? You see, I'm from Show Me State. There's an address right there. 3202 Portofino Circle, Huntington Beach, California. Google it. Yes! When I go get a mansion, I don't pick the littlest one. All right, hell, I want the biggest. You doc too. There's the yachts that say Ray Reynolds and Ray Reynolds University too in the race boat. But I got to die to come back and help you. Can I get you to pay attention today? We'll see about that too. So here's what happened after the coma. All right, I basically walked around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. I couldn't breathe. I put my credit score back to an 820. Then I popped $1 million credit card again. You see, I know how to do this overnight. Your choice is to get the $1 million dream, get the lottery, inherit the money, get a raise. I bet you it's faster if I rebuild you. You've been trying all your life too. So we get to play the game. That's what it should be. So understand, write down closet divisions. In 1985, I didn't want 5 corporations. I created the words division and the basic of the steps. I'm the guy that did it. You get to hear from the horse's mouth versus the horse's you know what? Wow! I pull up my 5 closet divisions. I fought through the pain. A division's a legal person too, so the corporation can have more bodies. Isn't that fun? But again, it's up to you if you want to play. Now, the goal is we set up a business plan and we use the word projections, what we're allowed to do. A corporation with 250,000, each division the same thing. That basically is 4. That means it's $1 million of credit. So go get the business and we get to play. See, credit saved my life. I mean, how the hell am I going to go get the money? Call mommy and daddy who threw me away? Hell no. So I have to figure it out myself between God and me. So I like corporate credit. They get to write off the interest rate and the credit card and the line of credit too. But again, you just like stealing it from your family and screwing up, don't you? What's all you did? Repackaging your whole life. Hey, there's one of the houses. My. One of the first cars in the bank account too. Told you from Show Me State. See, God's delays have never been God's denials. Your choice is simple. You were given one SSN, one chance to try. 10 out of 10 people screwed up. So SSN equals 1040. You get 1. Wow, no wonder everybody screwed up. But then an SS4 equals 1120. You only get 1 of those too. Wow, we only get 1. What are we gonna do? When the corporate sue, they sue you. Quack, quack, quack. Nope. We look at the divisions. Divisions are legal people. So that way every division gets its own tax ID. It builds its Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax too. And we build $1 million of credit. That's what you should get this year. But again, that's going to be up to you. See, let's pretend today you're paying attention. These are really turned up loud. And I wrote you a check for $1 million. You're going to put it in your personal account. Back of my mind, I think that's kind of dumb. You get to keep $375. The rest goes into taxes, the IRS. But again, if it's a corporation, you don't pay tax till you make a profit. So a corporation's allowed to have a pension plan, annuities, profit sharing, medical, dental, life insurance policy, company card, on and on and on. SS4 is the opportunity for the dream. But again, it's up to you. Winning the battle, you got choices to play. That's step number 8 today. So let's remember something today. Here you are there going SSN, tax, 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 duck, duck, duck. Because when they sue you, hell, you got to duck anyway. So the bottom line is very simple. SS4, no tax is due till you're profitable. Ray Reynolds, the credit hour. How can I help you? So you want to get a corporation and you want to rebuild your credit. Okay, well, I would tell you to go to raisecredit.com and let me rebuild you. I personally hold your hand in classes and get you all set up. You're watching right now. Okay, then continue watching. I'll show you how to get a starter package or basically the millionaires in the making, okay? All right, and you tried before and you spent how much? Okay, well, just keep watching. All right, thank you. Spent $3,600 for a corporation through an attorney. Wow. Oh, wow. So today, if you want to call me, we have about 15 or 20 minutes on the phone. Heck, you can sell me $99, and I'm going to call you right away. But again, we get to play. It's a Zell. And don't forget my email, ray@raisecredit.com. So let's understand. I believe everybody should be called Mary. Why? It's simple. Mary is beautiful. She's a great person. Ivy League education, working for a Fortune 500 company. Got 810 score. She got everything going for her. She hires an attorney and a CPA, gives them each $10,000 apiece. They sit there going because they have no idea what an entrepreneur really is. Mary used $98,000 of her personal credit. Her score dropped to a 591. So all of a sudden she called them and they go about it again. They don't know diddly squat. What Mary should have done, all right, is be a CFO to a corporation, what I want you all to do. Rebuild, 750 score, CFO. That way the corporation gets $250 per division. See, Mary did a restaurant. Wrong timing. The restaurant didn't make it. She filed bankruptcy on the corporation, personally bankruptcy, lost her house, and her husband divorced her last year. So Mary brought the pain home more than most people do. What Mary should have been as a CFO in the division should have been the restaurant. See, your grocery stores and banks shut down bad locations all the time and keep the good ones. Mary played one. That means she's a duck. So if we look at Sam's Club, West Fargo, B of A, Chase, or grocery stores, they play the game. Sam's Club shut down 63 locations 2 years before pandemic, 1,910 across the globe. But they're using branch numbers and tax IDs and subsidiaries. I want you to start in the beginning using divisions and tax IDs to build it up to a subsidiary once we get past the $1 million. Step number 9. Now, here's the thing about most people. You hear about cities filing bankruptcy. I heard the same thing, and I didn't believe Robert Sitcron was to blame of it. So I went down to the court building the next day after I heard Orange County's bankruptcy. I wanted to see what they actually did behind the curtain. You see, the United States of America Incorporated has 50 corporations called states. And each state has corporations called cities. See, they do the line of defense and they plan the problem like I'm trying to get you to do. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. And that's exactly what they did. They basically came up with a Chapter 9 bankruptcy. So what happens is very simple. All right? They plan the problem in case it happens to them too. Just because you got a bad day doesn't mean you bring the pain home. All right? It's like Apple. Let's look at Apple Computer. All right, 97, public record shows they filed bankruptcy. Out of business. Mr. Bill Gates got indicted 4 times for being a monopoly. Okay, there's the indictment in front of you, public record. But what Mr. Bill Gates did, he wrote a check from a line of credit for $150 million. All right, a line of credit. Borrowed money is not taxable. It costs them nothing to write a check. Okay, and he basically saved their assets. Now they're worth trillions. So let's remember, your corporation with 3 divisions should represent at least $1 million of credit. But again, it's up to you. Now, I told you to look at your SSN. I told you to look at an SS4. Now we're going to look at the word bankruptcy. I don't want you to have the intent to file bankruptcy, but I want you the intent to make sure you don't bring the pain home. So if we have a SSN, SS4, who's the duck? The divisions, if you want to. But again, it's your choice. On bankruptcy, when you Google it, this is what comes up for you. It's up to you. So have the intent to protect your family, no intent to do fraud. Step number 10. 15 more to go. SSN, you get 1. That's why everybody has bad credit. 1, only chance to try. Okay, they're good people, but they got to try. SS4 equals 1120. You only get 1. But every division gets another one too. So the bottom line is it's up to you. See, we get 1 chance as a consumer. That sucks. But an SS4 is the opportunity for try again and again till we get it right. So this is sponsored by racecredit.com. That's why people can call 800-536-3216. Now let's look what I did for me. I'm 7.5, being used and abused. Mrs. Hope's having her weekly Wednesday poker game. All the rich and famous people going blah, blah, blah. They said a corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. They told me it was weird. Probably true. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. See, next door is a library. I went in and asked the lady, so what does this mean? Here's a microphone, here's the book. She slammed the book down. She was a real I can't say it out loud, but she wasn't very nice. I'm 7.5. The librarian was a little turd. She gave me the book. I read the book. Then I got pissed off. See, you've been looking for that book all your life. Good luck. That's why you're not to the millionaire or the billionaire yet. You might want to pay attention. I went back to the library almost every day till I was 9.5 years old, selling my seeds, my clackers, and I sent away a little money order. Secretary of State of California. Look it up. It's very simple. See, that's not legal advice. A corporation's a legal person may sue or be sued. It's just the truth. It will set you free. My first corporation was Helping Hand Industries. It went worldwide, got 100,000 in the mail. Heck, I got named to the movie Dave. Isn't that fun? But again, it's up to you. You see, our problem is very simple. If you say you have a corporation that's a couple years old, the problem with corporations, the states usually suspend them or basically dissolve them after about 17 months. So if you got a corporation, you might want to check out the status. It might be sitting there going, because you didn't do anything with it. Again, corporations have 4 quarters: March, June, September, December. We still want $1 million of credit, don't we? So if I get you to the 750, couple cards, 100,000 of credit for every Experian, Chandler, Equifax, SS4. All right, we build corporate credit and get to write it off too. Wouldn't that be okay with you? You finance that American dream, write it all off. But again, that's up to you. So the 750, that's the goal, is rebuild you, CFO, 100,000 at least to $250,000. Maybe you want to do a franchise, maybe you want a duplex, maybe you want to leverage some money. See, this is going to be up to you. I can get people credit and turn it into money, and we can turn it into business too. But you got to decide how many divisions would you like. Bottom line is going to be up to you. See, there's only 10 great creditors as far as I'm concerned. Only 10 good ones. The rest are just blah, blah, blah. So what happens is this personal or business credit. So let's understand, if I get you credit to you in the corp in the daisy chain process, write down daisy chaining. There's 113 ways to do that I created for you. I'm an affiliate. I'm allowed to do it under SSN, SS4. And I can do it for you, corporation or division. And I can build more credit. Would you like? Finance the American dream. Gives you the money. So if we look at an SS4 right here in front of you, application employee identification number. Okay, EIN. Legal name of entity or individual person for whom the EIN is being requested. Your bookkeeper. So every division, if it's set up correctly by my dashboard, I can get you credit per division. See, inquiries kill you. Most dashboards say after 6 months. Within 6 months, you can't get more than 6, or it's an automatic turn down. So focus. My dashboard allows me to do a peekaboo. In other words, if it says no, it's a no. I don't waste inquiries like most of you. Then it says yes, I get to pick a card. That's all I get to do. Kind of fun. Now every card, like this one here, up to $1 million, can turn into 16 more. But that's $1.6 million. Well, that's, a lot. Okay, that could be $16 million of credit. You don't want that much, right? See, does it ever hurt us to have more than we need? Or does it kill us when we don't have enough? So your choice is simple. Line of defense. How about a pack of 10 at a time? Would you like 10? See, every division, with it's done correctly, set it the right way, is allowed to get its own credit report. And then it gets its own card. We can even look at the American Express application, public record. It asks, would you like one for the division right in front of you? Isn't that fun? So we got choices. So we can get 16 cards per card. And I'm just telling you about 3 divisions in the beginning to get you at least $1 million. That way we can go get the American dream. But it's going to be up to you. You get to play the game. So now, like I told Daisy, the person that called, if you have a corp, I'll build that one. If it's active, it's current. If not, I'll give you the starter package. Starter package for beginners. Rebuild the credit, rapid rescore, 750 score. I give you the articles for free, always have. Whoever buys a corporation more than the filing fee is wasting money. They're killing it. Articles also is tax ID, set up level 1. I have live workshops, classes every Wednesday and Saturday, all day Saturday. So what happens is you're stuck with me. I'm going to give you $10,000 of cash credit as a bonus. The office sells this for $2,000. It's a good price, national average for a corp, but you're getting all the goodies. I always give you half price on a webinar or a broadcast. So if I charge you $999 during the broadcast and I get you $10,000 of credit, that's 10 times your money. But that is a broadcast price now. If you want millionaires in the making, that comes at $25,000, the same goodies. So the reality is the office charges $5,000. I give half price, $2,499. I don't get a paycheck, I'm not on commission. So now you get $25,000, that's 10 times your money back again too. Bottom line is you get the goodies for what, basically less than you would have paid for a corporation or somebody else anyway. So it's a Zelle. Take a picture of Zelle today. The bottom line is, who's going to get the key? See, if I don't do what I say and I promise, I'll give you a key. You pick which car you want. I got no excuses. The challenge is on for you. Simple. I like simple. Now, there's always somebody going, are you a member of the BBB? I sued the Better Business Bureau in '79. They're a fraud. Ray Reynolds, the Credit Hour. How can I help you? Okay. All right. Well, all you have to do is go to annualcreditreport.com or annualcreditreports.com, sorry. All right, and or Raise Credit. Get your credit reports for free. That's all you got to do. I would suggest going to raisecredit.com, watch a webinar. It's pre-recorded of me, and let's build a relationship. Okay. Have a blessed day. So, back to the BBB, the fraud company out there. All right, the Better Business Bureau has been federally indicted. Okay, they're a fraud. You got 10 million companies that will not pay their blackmail money. It's ridiculous. Walt Disney, KBC, Wu-Tang Puck, we all have F ratings because we won't pay their $650. There's the indictment. Now, and court said get out of the city too. You can see basically the CNN or 2020 report on Google. It's easy to find. So let's understand, when I help rich and famous people, all right, and this is kind of fun, I want to help you too. But the bottom line is you don't have to bring the pain home. You never had to. So let's talk about people coming out of prison. I have a program for that too. I just want to prove my point. So I do a rapid rescore, block anything, redo the score, get the credit report alive again. All right, basically an Experian Treasurer and Equifax as our SS4 and 750 score. So what do I get to do? For instance, we build the divisions. That's kind of fun. So we got to look at, here's Freeway Ricky Ross, 20 years in federal prison. Comes out, I get him 4 cards, 2 golds and 2 platinums. You can push him up to $4 million within 6 months or less. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. But again, his division is the dump truck business, doing millions a year. Kind of fun. So you're going to have to beat your doubt, run your own race, and get out of your own way. Step number 11 today. Getting past go, getting the goodies. God's gift. So I like the race boats and the yachts in the backyard. Where you park yours? I like the helicopters, the Lamborghini, and the buildings too. We get to play. See, after going here, you need to get to level 1 and set up. That way we can set up the corporation and 3 divisions, get up to $1 million of credit, and have fun. It's going to take money to go get the honey in the business too. If you want, the Bonaventure for 32 years, every Wednesday night, 7 p.m., a line around the hotel for me, the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The books and CDs you've been looking for all your life, the rules and tools are right there. Office sells it for about $1,000. I always give half price of $4.99 on a broadcast. And it's basically a broadcast price of $4.99 if you Zell. Ultimate goal. Now, the thing that bothers me, my client Rebecca was killed at her front door after the DMV sold her driver's license. Ever since then, I've always tried to push people to use a P.O. box or mailing address on your driver's license. I don't want you showing the whole world where you live, your privacy. So it's up to you. You can look at Ray's rules, never bring the pain home. You can go online today and even look at the Driver's Privacy Protection Act too. See, the goal is to protect your privacy, step number 12. Now, when I came up with the divisions in '85 and the procedures to do all these step by step, the form had to be modified 5 times. Multiple locations for my donut chain. All right, basically, mailbox, etc. All those things, the cleaning company, all the things I'm doing. But I mastered disconnect, isolate, incorporate. So if you have properties, every tenant can sue you, slip and fall. But a corporation is a legal person, public record, and so is a division. So that way you can build credit per division and build a line of defense. See, all corps are great as long as they have divisions. And if any corp is sued, they come after you anyway, so the division's your line of defense. So if you allow me to get you a card to the corporation, every division can have another card. It can have a piece of property. It can have a franchise. So if you screwed up one of them, would you have 8 left to go and go get another one again too? I even wrote books called Buckets of Money, Tax Balance, and Become the Bank. That's up to if you really want to get to $1 million to $100 million. See, it's like your car. Your problem is when you buy a car, you do it wrong too. Sorry. You go to the dealership, you let them sweat you for hours on end. Oh, goody! You lose $5,000 up to 9 inquiries. I don't understand. You're highly intelligent, They handed you a piece of paper and all you did is go, "Meh, I'm a sheep." Stop. Ray's Rules Procedure. You fill it out, you sign next to your signature. This allows one inquiry. You take a picture. You knock off the crap. Because you only get basically up to 6 inquiries every 180 days. They sell you on a mailing list because they make $125 for every inquiry they get you. They're going to get you because they already did in the past. Step number 13. So the car you drive today, I don't get it. Fleet price, tax ID division. Try right now if your car into the corporation, it's registered to you. Good luck. But if you did it my way, it didn't show up on the personal credit report. From there, it's a corporate car. It's a full write-off. The bottom line is kind of fun. But again, that's up to you. It's not mine, but I got the keys. You get to play. Now, let's pretend today you drove to the bank or the grocery store. And all of a sudden, there's a bumpity bump. They're going to scream their head off. Ah, they're going to die. And then they're going to go driver's license, insurance, registration. There's cameras everywhere. They want to make sure everybody sees it. So then they look at your driver's license, your home address, really? The insurance on that car is really basically you're paying out of your taxable income. Oh, well, what can I say? All right, the bottom line is the car's registered to you. Quack, 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 I'm a duck, I'm a duck. Well, you are a duck, sorry. You see those attorneys on TV? Every 22 minutes you see a bumpity bump on the freeway or the billboards. When they sue you, they're going to scare the hell out of you. Well, you're the registered owner. You're a duck. Quack, quack, quack. What you might want to do is change a registered owner to a division of a corporation because the line of defense protects your family and you. Let's see if we can get them diddly squat. Why not? Step number 14. So when I buy cars at fleet price, it's always tax ID, not me. All right, all you got to do is play the game. I had my 17 houses, when I was a kid. I couldn't get number 18. They kept telling me the loan-to-value problem. When I transferred them to divisions, it freed up my loan-to-value problem and a separate liability. Your paycheck should be a break-even, by the way. That's what it should do. Now, rich and famous people don't pay tax because they're smarter than you. Let's teach you how to play. You see, the bottom line is, it doesn't matter if it's 10 billion to a trillion. You see, we got choices. We have to realize corporations get all the goodies and consumers do not. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. So the bottom line, didn't matter if he's a trillionaire, got a spaceship. The other guy's got a spaceship too, so does the other one too. Wow, what are they going to do? They're doing exactly what the Internal Revenue Service allows them to do. All right, corporations are taxed when they make a profit. Complain or join the club. It's up to you. See, let's look at Carl here. I love Carl. He basically makes $544 million a year. You can see this online too, or even on TV. But he has a loan at Bank of America for $1.2 billion. You see, here's the thing. You could get to the point, if you understand how to play the game, you never pay state or federal tax ever again, like DHL, UPS, Federal Express, and all the goodies. If you want to play, that's up to you today. So never pay state or federal tax again if you wanted to play, but that's up to you. Sponsored 800. All right, bottom line is 536-3216. Wow, we get to play the game and play. I love that. RaysCredit.com sponsor this too. As we play, if Billy can get referrals and get money up to $1 million, he's already done it. From there, you can get 10% any referral you do. And all you have to do is make sure they put your name on the message, the memo. And that way you're tied to you. You get your Zelle. You could Zelle $99 now, and I'll call you today. But again, you'd have to Zelle and send me an email at ray@rayscredit.com. You see, I got my specialty classes every Saturday too. The goal is very simple. All day Saturday from 7 in the morning, usually to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I get to play with people like you. It's fun. So what we got is an all-day class. I just did one last week, got another one coming up on March 5th. This one's about Dun & Bradstreet and Stock Kit, the paper trail. It's March 5th, 2022. So we get to play the game. But again, with books and CDs, it's usually $400 or $750. Without books and CDs, it's $449. When somebody does it during a live show like now, you save $150. It's $299. if you Zelle during the class or the broadcast. $2.99 if they want to play. But that's up to you. Remember, I give you a statement of guarantee. Half the page is in red ink. I want your cards at 25, 29% with a sticky. I don't want you screwing up what I'm going to do. So you're not going to apply for credit for 6 months. I'm going to do it for you. And we're going to rebuild you. No collections, no new accounts. Don't screw up what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to do a refresh. I'm going to push your score up and away. 40 to 200 points. All right, I'm going to give you back 100% of your money to 10 times the money. All right, for business and personal credit. So that way you get a return on your money and you get all the goodies and you learn how to play. Don't worry, no one on the planet does what I do but me. So if I rebuild your credit, the office with the rapid rescore charges $9.98. On the broadcast, I give it to you for $4.99. And I put you in a class on Saturday too. Doesn't take more than 180 days. Average case is 90 days. So we get to look at, here's a $1,000 card back to you. So you can double your money and get a guarantee of a 750 score. And that's a broadcast price for you. I got no excuses. Step number 15, 10 more to go. Zelle, now. But the reality is starter package with you. As we build the starter package, rebuild your credit, rapid rescore, articles, oscillus, tax ID, set up in level 1. All right, the bottom line is pretty simple to do. All right, so what we get to do is basically go into the classes, and you're stuck with me on Wednesday and Saturday. But I give you $10,000 of your money back. I want to make sure you understand, I want you to get 10 times your money back invested, because I want no excuses. All right, excuses don't put food on the table. The office sells this for $2,000. I give it discount at $9.99. 10 times your money back. All right, so basically broadcast price. $25,000 of cash credit. That means flat out you get to get it instead of $5,000, $2,499. You're stuck with me. Oh well, wouldn't that be kind of fun for you? I know it'll be fun for me. I like being the smartest guy in the room when it comes to this, and I like telling people what to do. Isn't this fun? Zelle. But the bottom line is, who's going to get the keys? I've been putting this challenge out for 44 years. If I don't do what I say and I promise, you get the key to the car. Pick which car you want. I don't own them anyway. I'll give you the key anyway. Run your life through a corporation or basically in conjunction. Step number 16. So the bottom line is pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. But you use what? Your paycheck called taxable income. You pay the payment, gas, registration, insurance for your car. Sorry, I think it's kind of dumb. Why don't you yell no right now and go drive a company car like I do? Hell, why not? Boom, boom. But again, that's step number 17. Now, I'd like you to download an SS4 form today. Yeah, I want you to find out exactly what it says for you. I want you to download an SS4 form. I want you to see on line 10, it says banking and credit purposes. So you can write it all off. It's kind of fun. But again, so IRS public records for you. All you have to do is go to irs.gov, download the SS4 form to find them factually verifiable for you. You don't have to be a quack and a duck. Now let's understand the United States of America Incorporated. They set up 50 states. Oh, they're corporations. They set up cities. So they planned the problem like I'm trying to get you to do. So in other words, they came up with a Chapter 9 bankruptcy case blanket the fan so they can bankrupt the debts and stay in business today too. But again, you are we the people. All right, your constitutional right to incorporate. But again, it's your choice. When Nixon took that gold standard out, they got the key to the printing press going, wee, let's print some more money. But then the next day, every woman at that hospital, she was federally mandated. The government mandates every woman to sign an SSN, period, to remove herself and the baby from the hospital. If she won't sign the SSN, baby can't go in the stroller. The car seat cannot go home. She's going to sign the form, huh? One SSN, one SS4, divisions and more, line of defense for you. Now, the websites online, they're liars. You don't have to guarantee. Oh, give me a cry. It's ridiculous. You can't find a corporate application for cash credit that doesn't ask for a CFO. So let's get rid of the lie. I got to rebuild you. I want to get you cash credit cards, lines of credit, cash, All right, supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, and gas cards too. I'm going to make you the qualified CFO you needed to be. And if you look at that trade line crap, look at the Fair Lending Act. All right, they basically say it's fraud. So corporate credit, write off the interest rate, the credit cards, lines of credit, free money. We get to play, make you the CFO, and get you a bunch of free money too. Isn't that fun? But you can win the battle if you want to. As you go through the day, remember, all you got to do is play with me. I'm not going to let you down. It's half the fun. It's kind of like Ray's rules when you buy a house. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. It's Ray's rules. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. Oh, you didn't do that and your house not in a trust. When they sue you, they take it away. And when you die, your family gets diddly squat because it's stuck in probate. It's like when you fix up properties. You hire that contractor. Oh, goody. They hire the subcontractor that stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. But you know what happens when they slip and fall and cut corners? They sue ya. And then they screw you, take everything you got. I told you to plan the problem. Why don't we quickly deed properties to divisions, summative equities, so if they sue us, they get diddly squat. Why not? So we got some choices today. Irrevocable trust. I like that one. That's one I like, but pick what you want to. Step number 19. 6 more to go. Now, some of you say, I don't want to pay tax. Corporations don't pay tax so they make a profit. Stop playing peekaboo with your IRS making a mess. If you need to, you go to irs.gov. You download a form called 656. 433 A and B. Get your butt back in the system and get all that free money that Biden's giving out today. Whee! Wow! That's step number 20. From there, remember, when you fix up a property, do it my way. I want you to have divisions to save up to 70%. They don't bill you for 30 to 60 to 90 days anyway. So escrow closes, pays off the debt. Now you got up to $200,000 left over. What are you going to do? Simple. You're going to listen and learn Ray's rules, leveraging the money. Borrow money is not taxable and set up the line of defense. You can learn how to play called 21. Step 21. That's called blackjack. Now, here's my building when I died in a coma. My building was only 22,000 square feet, Irvine Spectrum, 1 Technology Drive. Very simple, 2 stories, other buildings in Arizona, Utah as well. The bank would come see me all the time going, Banks love to kiss your assets when you got money. You don't have a pot to what? They don't know your name. So you might want to think about playing with me. Since I brought in the first million at 14 and double billion at 26, I kind of know how to play. If you want to play, it's up to you. So if you took that money out of the escrow and banks borrow from the Fed up to times 10 and they loan 5 to you, maybe you could leverage that money to $3 million, raise rules, and you get a McDonald's for free. But it's up to you. See, your corporation should be a management company. If it does business and they sue it, they sue you. So let's think about Wells Fargo, who got indicted for $3 billion, wrote that off, and all their employees stealing identity. Okay, they shut down 450 locations too, through bankruptcy. So let's remember, disconnect, isolate, incorporate. We got a bad piece, we get to keep the other pieces. We never had to bring the pain home in the first place. That's called a division in tax IDs. Debt follows tax ID. That's step 22, 3 more to go, it's up to you. Bottom line is, what are you willing to lose? Your family, the corp? No matter what corp you pick, if it's sued, they come after you. All corps are good as long as they have divisions. The divisions are the line of defense. You're going to lose a piece or two, like banks and grocery stores do. But winners always get checkmate. But again, that's up to you, step 23. So let's look. The building and the Lamborghinis. I love Lamborghinis, my favorite car. So reach in the dream. Think and be the impossible. We're going to use Ray's rules. And if you like, I'll get you to the millionaire status if you allow me to do this for you. But again, it's up to you. You got to learn Ray's secrets. Corp and 3 divisions make sense to $1 million of credit. Then you can write it all off anyway. How the 14th Amendment make a corporation into people? Well, it did. The United States of America Incorporated. They got 50 corporations called states, and the states have corporations called cities. The line of defense, and you're so past due, it's ridiculous. What I told you today, you knew it out of high school, you wouldn't have brought the pain home in the first place. Let's win the battle. Let's learn to play the game. Your next step should be get to level 1 in setup. That way we can set up what you're going to do right this time. But a corporation in 3 divisions would make sense up to $1 million to finance an American dream. If you want to talk to me today, Zelle me $99. I'll call you. Zelle. Take a picture of Zelle today too. Email me, ray@racecredit.com. That's all you got to do. Now, if you want the blueprint, the 12 books and CDs that I sold at the Bonaventure for 32 years, it's okay. Office sells it for $1,000. All right, on the broadcast, it's half price of $4.99 to you. And the reality is that's a Zelle, now. When you talk to a salesperson, I got to pay them a commission, so the price has to go up. So your ultimate goal is simple. Never have joint credit. Makes no sense. From there, when you buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, put it in a trust. From there, a corporation. All right, you got to set up that line of defense for real estate, franchise, current business. You got to realize Ray's rules are going to work and going to hold your hand. And you get them from me because I'm Ray Reynolds. I wrote them for you. So let's remember, I want you to get corporate credit because you can write it all off. It's half the fun. All right, and we can get up to $1 million if you want. Step 24. Ultimate goal is pretty simple. So my programs are pretty simple for this. I want to make sure that you literally get, okay, 100% of your money back, all right, or times 10. And that's the ultimate goal. So that way it takes away excuses of personal and business credit. And we multiply it as much as you'd like. So as we do this, let's say I have to rebuild you, and that's all you want me to do. The office on credit rebuilding and Rapid. They charge $9.98. I give it for half price on a broadcast, $4.99. All right, get you in classes on Saturday. They're live with me. All classes are live. 180 days at the most. Average case is 90. I still want to give you a $1,000 cash card back to you. I want to double your money back when you invest $4.99. 750 score. And that's basically a broadcast price for you. It's a Zelle. From there, rebuild your credit, 750, 100,000 of credit, all right, for the corporation and you, and the divisions build up more franchise, duplex, leveraging money. That would make sense. From there, the starter package is simple. All right, this allows me to rebuild your credit, rapid score, articles are free, also has tax ID setup in level 1. But I got to give you $10,000 of credit. I don't want anybody ever complaining. My wife says I'm a pleaser. So I want to give you $10,000 of cash credit back. The office charges $2,000, good price, but I give it half price of $9.99 and you get 10 times your money back. Now that's a broadcast price for you. All right, Millionaire in the Making is pretty simple. $25,000 of cash credit. Office sells it for $5,000, they get a commission. I discount half price at $2,499. And that way you get a broadcast price for you, as long as you Zelle. Ultimate goal. Now remember, your referrals, you get 10% for every referral. All they have to do is put your name on the message when they basically send a Zelle connected to you. Who's going to get the keys to the car? See, I'm going to follow through. Ultimate goal, you should be and could be the millionaire maker this year. All right, this year. You've tried all your life, isn't it time? Stay safe, stay strong. Let's do our best. Let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. Ultimate goal at the end of the day, number 25, is to make sure you have the phone number to the office. 800-510-3338. So let's keep in mind, let's do our best today and let God do the rest. And never forget, God loves us all.